Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning to you. Happy, is this Saturday or Friday? I don't even know. To be honest with you, I think this is Saturday. Wow, but I don't even know, guys, what is going on? Market is doing its thing. So excited, by the way, to be able to do another XRP Ripple drive time news video. Really excited about that. I'm so excited, I don't even know what today is. Now, I'm thinking it's Saturday morning because I drove by a car wash and there was like 10 cars there. So that's not going to happen on a Friday morning. Unless you're blessed like myself, but that's not going to happen on a Friday morning. So I'm guessing it is Saturday morning. So listen to Crypto Eddie this morning. That was really cool. She does a great job. She's talking about the World Bank and how they were talking about the remittances and how XRP, in so many words, is the game changer. So guys, you know I've said this before. Listen, you know, the World Bank and the IMF and the WEF and the G20 and the United Nations and whoever else, central banks, when it comes to blockchain and distributed ledger technology, it's the same thing. But when it comes to cross-border remittances, they say, oh, yep, that makes sense to use DLT. And cross-border remittances, absolutely. Right? We saw the article, went over the article, gosh, not too long ago, where the central banks were saying, look, we need some cheaper prices for cross-border remittances. Right? Remember? Calling out to the G20, hey, we need some help with these cross-border remittances. Holy moly, right? So there's an answer for that already. There's an answer. They don't have to go through their respective governments. There's an answer already for the challenges in cross-border remittances. There is an answer already, and it is XRP. So the thing that I'm trying to get across here is the powers that be only see one real use case, and that is in the cross-border remittances space. To them, everything else is just noise. They're looking into it. They're thinking about it. It sounds cute to them. But when it comes to cross-border remittances, they are all in. You got to get that, guys. You got to get that point. They are all in when it comes to the cross-border remittances. And who is the champion? Who's the fintech company that is leading the space? It's Ripple. And again, can you see the UN saying, getting together, putting the board together and putting a developer team and creating an SDK so that they can create some digital asset or some blockchain DLT for cross-border remittances? How about the IMF? You seen them doing that, getting together? You know, hiring some people, putting out some ads, advertising that they're looking for people to build a thing that addresses cross-border remittances. Yeah, I don't think so. It's already done. These guys don't create technology, they adopt technology. They adopt their technology. It's already been built. It's already been built. What Crypto Eddie was saying in this video is this, listen, we got to get this. And I think people are missing this. Cross-border remittances is just the entry point. It was just the first move, the door opener, the gate opener for Ripple. Ripple and its technology are going to do so many things. It's going to be unbelievable. But make no mistake about it. XRP is their darling. It's their baby. XRP is their baby. Make no mistake about it. That's why they created Spring. So that Spring could develop more use cases for XRP and the XRP ledger. That's what it's about. More use cases. So when they're all done with, checking, when there are 75, 80% of these banks literally using on-demand liquidity, they can go on to their next thing and dominate there, whatever that might look like for them. Whatever that might look like for them. So listen, but it's all going to be around XRP, guys. It is all going to be around. The lowest hanging fruit, as we like to say in our business, the lowest hanging fruit is in cross-border remittances. That's what it is. XRP is the darling. We're a regulation or two away from something massive. So we'll see what's supposed to happen in May with these banks. What is it, 23 banks supposed to be, I think, going live in May. So we'll see how that goes, what that looks like. A lot of things is happening in May. I was listening to Kevin Cage this morning talking about the dollar and gold. Look, that's going to happen. It's not going to be 100% backed by gold. The new dollar is coming. I'm fairly certain that the new dollar is coming. It's going to be backed by gold. It's not going to be completely and 100% backed by gold. There's a reason why all these nations around the world are acquiring gold. They're going to go back and back their currency, their national currency by gold. The United States, more than likely, is going to do it by gold and other United States assets, other U.S. assets. That's the plan. We're talking about the Donald here. We're talking about Make America Great Again. Trump. That's what we should call him. MAGA Trump. Right? So it's going to be gold. That's genius move right there, lady. It's going to be gold, and it's going to be other U.S. assets. Other U.S. assets, like she couldn't wait, like there's a pressing need. Got cars coming from your left and your right there. Old dude, this old guy, and now he's creeping in his minivan. Holy moly! But in any case, right? So this is we're talking about the Donald here. This is about Make America Great Again. So we'll be gold. We got a bunch of that. I believe #1 in the world, and it's going to be other U.S. assets. But it's going to be a new dollar. I'm fairly convinced of that. And I believe it's going to be called the U.S. Treasury note. Or USN, U.S. note. That's the plan. That is the plan. Don't sleep on the... And here's the other thing that I think is really, really important to know. What's the deal with this Wilbur Ross guy? What is he, Commerce Secretary? Former Rothschild advisor? Or current Rothschild advisor. He's in the White House. Why? He's in the White House because, that would be cool to get a job that pays me pennies. And Wilbur, this Wilbur Ross guy, he's not a young dude, right? He's not a young dude, right? Why is he on the presidential staff? Like, Commerce Secretary. What do they call that? Those people. What do they call the White House person and the executive staff, presidential staff? I don't know. But Wilbur Ross is on there. Why? Why is this dude on there? The former Rothschild advisor, not former, current Rothschild advisor, probably. Still, right? Why is he there? Why is the Rothschild family tripling their investment in SBI, who has made no qualms and no doubt it that XRP is their darling, and in Japan we shall not fail. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It's over. In terms of cross-border remittances, it's over. Now, XRP and Ripple may have to fight in other use cases. They might. But if you get, from Digital Asset Investor the other day, well, Miguel Villas, he did a little Miguel Villas tribute. Liquidity. It was about making XRP as liquid as the fiat currency. That was the goal. And the dude's gone. Why do you think the dude is gone? Why do you think Mr. Villas is gone? Because he failed? Because he couldn't make things work? Yeah, I don't think so. He's gone because he's done. He got a job. He's got the job done. He's got the job done. That's why. You don't leave the CME group to come and get to some place and I'm throw my hands up. Couldn't get this thing done. Yeah, you don't do that. He got the job done. That's why he's gone. That's why he's out, as we like to say. That's why. So guys, please do not get it twisted. Ripple's darling is XRP. Without question. Ripple's darling is XRP. The World Bank knows about on-demand liquidity. So does the Bank of France. They know as well. When Brad Garlinghouse was there and all those central banks were in that meeting where the former IMF head, Madame Lagarde, was kind of showing him around. Look, isn't that chair? That chair is outstanding. It's unique. Showing him paintings on the wall in the meeting with the central bankers, right? She was just showing him some aesthetics, right? You get why he was there? You think that what we got to see was the first thing or the only thing? Do you think that's what it was? We got to see the whole kit and caboodle there when we saw him sitting on the thing there doing his little presentation. You think maybe there was some off-camera and behind-the-doors conversations with these central bankers? Do you really think that Madame Lagarde, the head of the IMF at the time, is just going to bring some slouch in to talk to the central bankers? Come on. Come on. And, sometimes we got to remind ourselves that just like HTTP, and just like TCP/IP, and just like STMP, people going to use it and not even know they're using it. 99% of the people don't even know what HTTP stands for. They don't have any idea that it's a high throughput protocol. I have no idea. They just go www. and enter. And this is what Ripple's technology will do. The same type of thing. Because remember what Glenn Hutchins says. The value is in the protocol. The interledger protocol. And frankly, focusing on the digital asset, which for us means the price, is distracting. And quite honestly, uninformative. Yeah, is it a tough hold? Absolutely. Has it been a tough market? Absolutely. It has been tough. It's been challenging, right? It has been challenging. That is without question. Well, that's the way it goes. All great things and great people, my friends, they go through 3 phases. Number 1, ridiculed. Then opposed. And quite honestly, violently opposed. Then it goes through the 3rd phase, which is it becomes self-evident. Arthur Schopenhauer, who famously came up with this quote, went on to say the vast majority of people will not hang around during the first two phases where all the money is made. Where all the money is made. That's just the reality of the thing. It's just the reality of it. And that's where we are. And it's cool. We'll see what happens in May. We'll see how things go in May. But it's right here. It's right around the corner. We'll see what happens. But if we get Glenn Hutchins and we embrace, in fact, if we make it our mantra that the value is in the protocol, will be great. And if we embrace and make it our mantra that focusing on the asset, and again, for us, that means the price, is distracting and quite honestly, uninformative. If we get that, embrace that, we'll be great. We'll be fine. You know, yeah, we're blessed, an opportunity to still get $5 for $1, at least as of last night, right? At least as of last night, it's $5 for $1. That's not bad. That really is not bad. The greatest transfer of wealth. Just ask Dan Pena, the billionaire, the very eccentric billionaire. The greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind is what that dude said. It's right here. Whenever have you and I been able to invest like an accredited investor in a new asset class? When's the last time that happened? When's the last time the bank teller and the truck driver and the pizza delivery person and the roofer, right? And the plumber, the small business owner, when's the last time that they have been able to invest in the protocol and technology? When does that ever happen? It's never happened. This is our chance to win, guys. That's why I say it all the time. It's our chance to win because we have an opportunity to invest not only in the companies that build on the protocols like Google, eBay, and Amazon. We now have an opportunity to invest in the protocols. In the protocols. When you own XRP, you're investing in the protocol, the XRP ledger and the ILP, the Interledger Protocol. It's a pretty cool deal. And when Moon, a lot of us will be able to invest in the companies that build on that protocols. Not just Ripple. It's going to be other companies. Although I'm not hearing some great news about Sologenic. Yeah, very interesting. Not hearing some good news about that. Very interesting. Yeah, so it seems like Miss Susie from Esoteric Trading Solutions, not excited. Not excited about Sologenic. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I do give Sologenic credit. They are building on a ledger. That was at least a smart move. You got to admit that, Susie. That was at least a smart move. But yeah, she was not excited. I'm part of her Patreon, and I just read her points. I didn't watch her video, but she just read the points that she was going to go over in the video, and I got to tell you, Garbology, you know how she likes to use that Garbology, was not excited. Not excited about Sologenic. Interesting. Oh man, she was not excited, guys. But in any case, I hope you get it. Again, listen, this is for you, my friend. A head up, shoulders back moment for you. I hope you walk that walk. I hope you talk that talk. Because you have been leveling up your XRP IQ, your digital asset space IQ, and your financial space IQ. So that you know what you hold And then you can intelligently articulate the strengths of the digital asset space, and more importantly, the greatest digital asset ever created. You, my friends, are playing a game that 99.9% of the masses, they don't even know that it's being played. And by the way, you're winning, my friend. You're winning because you're an early adopter in this new, entirely new asset class. You're an early adopter. It's a cool place to be. And if you're an XRP hodler, man, oh man, I gotta tell you, I feel good about some stuff. I really do. I really do. So head up, shoulders back, continue to level up your XRP IQ, because you're winning, my friends. I gotta tell you. So I came across an article and I shared it the other day. It's on bitcoiners.com, and it mentioned the fact that if you put $1,000 in XRP 6 years ago, it would be worth $67,000 in today's prices. So if you didn't cash out, maybe you were asleep during the $3.70 and $3.80 XRP. If you didn't cash out then, or at least some of it then, or a good portion of it then, $67,000 6 years later. Where else is that going to happen? You know, what would be wrong with 20,000 and holding on to the other XRP? That's 20x. 20x ain't bad, right? We got to remember that. So $1,000 worth of XRP. What if you're just getting started? You know, some people, 30 days they can come up with $1,000, put it in XRP. Some people it's going to take them 60 days to come up with that $1,000 and put it in XRP. Some people it's going to take them 90 days. They got stuff going on. It's going to take them 90 days to get that $1,000 to put in XRP. What does it matter? What does it matter? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 1,000. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 1,000. Into the digital asset space. Is there going to be other winners? There's going to be other winners. There isn't an asset class out there right now that gives you the numbers, gives you the return on investment like the digital asset space does. But understand that purchasing the digital asset XRP or Cardano or EOS or Litecoin or Ethereum is just one part of this new asset class. Like Alex Mashinsky says, it's not just about earning that money. You got to figure out a way to keep it and earn interest on your interest safely. Shout out to the boys from the Celsius, boys and girls from the Celsius Network. Link in the description for all of my videos for that platform. You got to be able to earn safely. Gotta tell you, you got to be able to do that. I had a great time listening to the Ask Me Anything. His last Ask Me Anything yesterday, the 24th, I believe, is when he did it. At 1 o'clock on the Celsius Network channel, if you want to check it out. He got a little heated. He was a little feisty. Alex was a little feisty. I like it. Smart guy. Guys, he's in the 1% of the 1%. Can't forget that. He knows how the wealthy operate, and he's willing to share with the masses. He hangs out with those dudes. So the fact that he's sharing his knowledge and providing us with the tools that the wealthy use, the fact that he's providing a platform that allows us to not only think, but act like the 1% of the 1% act, is a pretty cool deal. I'm taking advantage of it. You might want to do your homework, do your own due diligence, watch as many videos as you possibly can. Get on the Celsians.com website. Get on Celsius Network, Celsius.network. Check it out. Let's think and act like financial institutions do. because there's a platform in the digital asset space, new asset class, that allows us to do that. It's a really cool deal, guys. I gotta tell ya, it's a really cool deal. All right, guys, listen, I am gonna wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, but we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.